Welcome to another video. Today I'm going to introduce two new tools, reach envelopes and ADAPS, both being used to incorporate posture in your study. Most of the anthropometric data that you can find on DINED are static parameters. They are measurements of people who are keeping a static posture. But when designing products for use within an environment, designers sometimes need to know the size of the envelopes which indicate how far a person can reach. Think about a workstation, a car interior, or storage spaces, but also a faucet. How far or high you can place a certain element of your design depends on static anthropometrics, but also on joint flexibility, which differs a lot between different age populations. Besides that, there is a difference between maximum reach and comfortable reach. This zone of comfortable reach, or neutral zone, is the area on the horizontal or vertical plane which can easily be reached while keeping a bended elbow. Recognizing these zones is an important factor for injury prevention, especially when designing a work environment where a lot of repeated movements occur. The risk for repetitive strain injury significantly decreases when you allow the user to stay inside the neutral zone. Maximum reach limits might be more relevant when designing a single-use scenario, such as pressing an elevator button. To help designers to account for those reach limits, DINED has developed the Reach Envelopes tool. This tool is based on a dataset of 750 participants, which you can access yourself via data.4tu.nl. Search for Van Bijsterveld. In this study, participants were asked to draw a line on a whiteboard using a felt tip pen. Participants had their heels fixed and weren't allowed to bend their knees or tiptoe. This line was made for both maximum and comfortable reach. Based on the results, DINED made a tool which allows the user to select a subpopulation based on age and stature. The study on which this tool is based is described in the book Design Relevant Characteristics of Aging Users. Just like all the other tools, you start with selecting a population. Besides 3 age groups, the tool also divides the population in 2 groups based on stature. You can always combine the results of multiple studies to form a bigger picture. The graph illustrates the 2 reach zones for the chosen population. Green representing the neutral or comfortable reach zone, and blue representing the maximum reach zone. The dashed line marks the P5 reach limit, whereas the P95 limit is indicated with a solid line. So to give an example, this white area can be reached by all participants. On the dashed line, only 5% of the population was not able to reach this limit. In this blue zone, 5 to 95% of the population were able to reach this zone, and beyond this solid line, only 5% of the population was able to reach it. You can approach the tool in 3 ways. The first method is to select one of the standard input settings from the table, showing the reach angle and absolute distance measured from the heel. You can adjust this heel distance, but also the horizontal and vertical distance in the fields below. You can use this, for example, to enter a set value to check the reachability of the population. The third method is to manually drag the indicator in the graph to a position and read out the distance values in the field below. The indicator will notify you when the set position is not within reach of the selected population. The second tool that you can use for a posture study is the tool ADAPS. You can download this tool under How It Works 3D. You can use this basic tool to change the position and posture of a very basic mannequin, and review its vision and ratio compared to a workplace environment. Keep in mind that this posture does not account for movement limitations. That was it for today, and I will see you in the next video.